Hi everyone, it's Angela from Cloudfetti, and today I'm sharing how to make this kawaii ghost and pumpkin charm out of polymer clay. So to start out, I have a big ball of orange, and I'm going to flatten that down slightly with my finger. Then I'm using my needle tool to press 2 lines on the top of the ball to make a cross. And then making those lines longer along the sides. So now that it sort of looks like a hot cross bun with the 4 sections, I'm pressing a line in between each of these so that I end up with 8 little sections. I'm then using a ball tool to make a little indent in the center. I'm going to set that aside for now and work on the stem. So I have a little ball of tan clay, and I'm going to roll that into a little teardrop shape. I'm then cutting it in half and placing the thicker end onto the top of the pumpkin. For a little leaf, I have a small ball of light green clay, and I'm going to flatten that down and use my needle tool to press a line down the center. And attach it to the side of the stem. Then I'm using a dotting tool to poke holes for the eyes to go. And adding in little balls of brown clay. And adding on a little U shape for the mouth. So now it's time to move on to the ghost, and for that I have a small ball of white clay. And I'm going to roll one side into sort of like a teardrop shape. And then once it looks like this, I'm going to pinch the end into a point. Now that I have the teardrop shape, I'm going to bend the end up to make the little tail. And place it onto the left side of the pumpkin. I've also gone ahead and rolled out 2 little balls of white for the hands, and I'm going to attach these to the front of the ghost. Then I'm using my dotting tool to poke holes for the eyes and placing in little balls of brown. And a little tiny smile. For the cheeks, I'm adding on little tiny balls of light pink clay, just adding that onto the pumpkin and the ghost as well. Lastly, to turn it into a charm, I'm adding in an Eyepin. And now it's ready to bake using my package's instructions. Once it's cooled down, I'm securing the Eyepin with some Superglue. And then finally adding some UV resin for some shine. And that's all for this tutorial. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe for more. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!